Good morning, golfers. Today we are at the lovely Clearview Park Golf Course, and today, by popular demand, we are going to be reviewing the Vessel Player 5 Pro 14-way. It's ridiculously big, and hopefully by the end of this video, I'm going to help you decide whether this bag that could hold everything you could ever need is something you could actually want. Let's get it. All right, so on the cart, the Player 5 Pro 14-way fits very nicely because it is essentially, for all intents and purposes, a cart bag. Now it does come with a cart sleeve protector, and it does have a carabiner loop, so that is not included. So definitely do use these. I have lost a lot of these sleeves. Now it does have a cart strap pass through. That is kind of difficult to get, but once you're in, you're in. Hopefully you're not like me, a golf bag reviewer, and taking this thing on and off, but it is nice and secure. That carabiner loop does work really well. Now I don't like that this towel loop is all the way over here, but I believe that they designed it specifically for this cart strap. Shoulder straps do come off nice and easy, give you a sleek look. Now this club organizer is very nice. It does take away all the club rattle on the cart. The only thing is I'm 5'8", and given that these clubs are sitting a little bit higher, you do have to kind of shimmy it up. It's not a smooth way to really get the club out. So you're basically going to put the club over your head to insert the club back into the bag. So take it or leave it. I mean, it is nice that it doesn't rattle and everything is nice and organized, but you do have to contend with having to shimmy a club up and getting it out. Now in the cart, what's really nice about this club organizer is just how quiet it is. Like with the head covers, you can take the bumpiest tracks. I mean, I'm driving over tree roots and there is no club rattle whatsoever. I mean, you could drive as reckless as you want and these clubs are not making a sound. It's fantastic. All right, so as far as side pockets go, you have 3 side pockets. You have one magnetic pouch right here. This is fantastic for a phone. It's nice velour lined. Very nice, easily accessible. I like this much better than this valuables pouch, even though I do have my car keys in here. There is a key loop in here and a space for a wallet as well. So you can have your wallet and keys here and phone up here. Now this full-size apparel pocket. Most reviews online are going to talk about like, oh, this bag is too heavy, but I don't think that really is it. I really think that it's too big. Now it's the dimensions laying down, it is 17 inches. Now that is massive for a bag. So just to show you what you could fit in here, you have a down vest, you have a hoodie, merino wool, you have a rain jacket, you have sunblock, you have a towel, extra towel, some sun sleeves, and if you're on the course for work, you even have, you're trying to sign Steph Curry for a contract to live golf, you have your business papers, man. Yeah, there's enough space in here. Look at this. As many legal documents you could fit in there. You have another valuables pouch in here that is also velour lined that you can lock with it didn't come with it. There it is. Combination lock. You put your nice watch in here, put a bunch of cash in there. And lastly, you have a mesh pocket on the bottom, and that's where I like to keep my extra towel organized, as well as my sun sleeves. So very, very, very spacious. this is essentially a locker. This is a gym locker on the go for if you're on tour, if you're traveling, you can pretty much fit anything in here. There's enough space in there for probably size 15 shoes. If you're an animal and don't use a shoe bag, just throw your cleats in there, fits just fine. Now for attachment points, you do have a towel loop, that signature vessel towel loop, where it is a sternum strap. Now you have this little wannabe carabiner slash bottle opener, but it's not a carabiner. This is really nice. It is off to the side here, but I do believe that they specifically put this here for attaching the cart strap protector. And it's got up here, you got a nice Velcro loop right here to put your glove. And you have a D-ring here for your brush or towel, but instead of putting the towel here, I like to put it here. I like this edition. Now, at first I didn't know why they would put a D-ring on this side of the bag, given that the hip pad is right here, but I believe that they put this on here specifically for use on a cart, because obviously when you're walking with it or carrying the bag, you want to remove this and put it here. I can't really do it one-handed, but I do like this addition. This is one of the few bags on the market that I've seen with a left side D-ring, which is pretty neat. And I like that it's here because when you have a towel on this side, it kind of covers the pockets. So having it on the left side is perfect to keep it away from accessing your rangefinder pouch, your ball pocket, your apparel pocket, and your valuables pouch. All right, so the front of the bag, you have a magnetic rangefinder pouch right here, and it has this typical Vessel scabbard or sheath. I feel like Vessel is the only one who does this. This is really nice. I like that it's segmented and it kind of angles down in the back, allowing for more stuff in the front. Here I got some ball markers, divot repair tool. So it's really nice and accessible. Here you got a space for your Sharpie or a pencil. Ball pocket is massive. You could fit probably 2 or 3 dozen balls in here if you'd like. And right now I only have 2 sleeves of balls, spare rain glove. You got the typical mesh side pockets here. You got 1 side pocket here, 1 side pocket here. You can fit tees, ball markers, carabiners, and on the back you have a stretchy mesh pocket as well for a putting disc. And you have 2 magnetic cooler lined drink pockets, easily accessible. I don't know if you're ever gonna walk with this, I don't know why you would, but you could fit 2 bottles here, 1 Gatorade, 1 coffee, whatever you'd like. And on the snack pocket, you do have a magnetic pocket here. Here, what I like to keep is my trail mix, measuring tape, and a gear wrench. Now, this cooler line pocket inside can fit probably 4 or 5 Konas, and these are the 16-ounce tall boys. Really ample room. I believe that there is a drainage hole. Yes, there's a drainage hole. So very, very large, and you can even stand up a what is this? A 20-ounce Gatorade. If you stand them up, you could probably fit 3 of them. So massive, massive cooler line pocket. All right, so as far as shoulder straps are concerned, they're pretty much like any other Vessel bag. I'm really surprised that they didn't beef up these shoulder straps more than their other lineup. It's the same exact shoulder strap. So if you have other bags from their lineup, it's the exact same. So the Equilibrium 2.0, it balances the bag really well, even though this bag weighs in at a hefty 31 pounds. You could walk with it. I don't know how much you deadlift or how much you squat, but this is going to take a toll on you if you do decide to walk on it. I mean, walk with it. I wouldn't recommend it, but hey, if you're trying to, get into shape, I think this is the way to do it. This is pretty much a rucksack. on your back. It does come, the bag does come with double shoulder straps and a single shoulder strap. Now I thought I would want the single shoulder strap because all I need to do is take it from the car to the golf cart. But the fact that this bag tends to get so heavy, I don't recommend the single shoulder strap at all. Always stick to the double shoulder straps because of that potential weight. There's so much space in this bag that you're just gonna be too tempted not to pack it out with, you know, whatever you could need. But yeah, shoulder straps, nothing too special. It's velour backed, really supportive, nice and ergonomic. But yeah, I wouldn't suggest walking with it, even though it is that comfortable. All right, Editor Charlie here. The next day after the round, there was a few things that I missed, so I wanted to make sure that I covered it in this video. So first off, I didn't talk about was the material. Now the material is Vessel's signature synthetic leather. Now if you're not familiar with the synthetic leather that they use, it's more like a New Lux leather, synthetic leather material you find in Lexuses. It's not that cheap, you know, office chair that's just going to crack in a couple of months. But this is really good. The debossed pebble leather is very nice. It actually probably feels more like leather than actual leather. Like they have genuine leather touch points here and on the handle. I would, from previous experience with their head covers, which are genuine leather, they do tend to crack around the edges, and I do not see this material really cracking in the same manner. Perhaps this handle, but this grab handle is really substantial. So this grab handle is very thick and burly, like much more so. I would say it's 50% thicker than the Lux stand. You can really load this bag out to 40, 50 pounds, like just go to town. And this grab handle as well as this spine inside is very sturdy. Like I don't feel, I'm not worried at all about this kind of, you know, giving over time. It doesn't have any, you know, it doesn't really have any side wobble. It just moves as an entire unit. Like you feel when you grab this grab handle, the entire bag is connected, and not many golf bags in the market do that. Now, as far as the base dimensions go, compared to the Lux stand, it is 10 inches tall versus 9. Now, why is this important? Well, if you have a small car or a hatchback with a slope roof design, the height of the base really is the determining factor whether or not it's going to fit well in your car. So my particular car, really, like 9 is the absolute limit for the height between the wheel well. So this does not fit in my car. Like I really do have to put the seats down. And then as far as width goes, it is 9 inches compared to the Lux stand's 8.5. So just be prepared. If you're in the market for this, you better have a big car or just be ready to put those seats down. Now, as far as the top dimensions go, it is generally 10 inches tall by 8.5 versus the Lux stands 7.5 by 6. So it's definitely at 10.5 or 10 inches tall. It could definitely fit 14 clubs just fine, even if you have, I want to say, jumbo size or even jumbo max grips. It'll all fit in here, especially this top compartment or this middle compartment. I feel like you could put 2 fairway woods in there if you'd like, but definitely ample room. Just know that it is quite large, and you know, if space is an issue in your vehicle, then you are going to have to take into account the top dimension as well as the base dimension. Even these grab handles, when you're putting it on the cart, it is entirely one unit. Again, it feels like the entire bag is connected, and this top, you know, this plastic top is not connected at all to the rest of the bag. No, everything is just one single unit. You can grab it from 3 points up top, you know, trying to get it up on a cart, or you can grab it from the grab handle and the side handle and lift it up this way. So yeah, no matter how heavy this bag is, it is sturdy. All right, so the Vessel Player 5 Pro, what do I think of it? Well, to be honest, it really is not for me. I'm not a pro, I'm an amateur, so I do not need all this stuff. Like most of the reviews out there, they only talk about the weight of the bag, saying like eight pounds is a lot. That's not really it. It's the sheer size of this bag. It's massive. And it kind of does, it wants to be all things at once. I think if you're in the market for a 14-way golf bag, just get a cart bag. Like this is just, I highly doubt that you're ever gonna walk with this bag. Like it is just so big. This compartment, like Vessel answered what customers wanted. Like, oh, I want more space, I want more pockets. But at the end of the day, when you actually get it, like it's just too much. Like maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm too much of a minimalist. So if you're in the market for this, I would highly suggest you just get a cart bag. You could, if you do get a cart bag, you could do without these legs, and it'll be more secure on a cart. This club divider, if you're still in the market for this bag, this club divider is an absolute must. But at that point, if you do, you might as well just get the Luxe Pro cart, because that's an even better designed club divider. You'll have, once it's on the cart, you know, your putters up here, wedges, and then the driver and the woods all in the back. It's a much better design for being on a cart. But as it is, like this is just too much of, it's just too much for a stand bag. So that's gonna do it for this review. If you're interested, click the link in the description below for $50 off. Thank you so much for watching. Till the next one.